while each of us has a sense of what we bring to the table, we also understand the importance of the group effort as a whole.
We all seem to come together and are able to afford each other different bits of knowledge in order to be successful. And I think that team atmosphere is what makes the difference between potentially our agency and other agencies out there.
Everyone's very helpful, so any questions that I may have that I'm not sure of, they're more than willing to help me out.
Whether it's off duty, on duty, there's going to be a line waiting to help you. You never have to worry about someone not having your back.
I felt like I've been recognized what some of my really strong abilities are, and they've always helped me to advance them as much as possible. I teach evidence management throughout the state. This department has always encouraged that and has wanted me to get out there and get our name out there.
As a young deputy, you are offered so many opportunities that typically in other agencies you won't get.
SWAT team, crisis negotiation, boat patrol. We have ATVs, snowmobiles, just about anything you can think of that really puts this agency above the rest. They don't spare any expense in training. I've been here a very short time. You know, everybody's always asked me, when are you going to do this training? When are you going to do that training?
What I love about patrol, here you can go out and be as proactive as you want and actually really make a difference if you really want to do that. Whether it's doing traffic, drug interdiction, OWI enforcement, or working with the dogs and trying to get some drugs off of our streets.
We've worked on cases that sometimes stem right next door, right down the road. And then we've also worked cases that go across, the ocean over to in Europe, in Australia. Having the ability and seeing these people get put away and arrested for crimes against children makes me want to come back every day and continue to put in the time and work my hardest.
Number one, people skills. Being able to talk to people, have empathy for people, and help them out through the tough time of being incarcerated for the first time, or if something major happens in their life, and getting them through that crisis.
Anybody starting their first day, I would tell them, forget everything you think you know. Jail is not what you expect it to be. You're not just sitting here turning a key for somebody. I can sit down and talk with the inmates. Something I say on some of them makes a difference down the road. I can see them out in the street. They talk to me, they say how much they appreciate having met us here.
A female who was suicidal, and I ended up talking to her for quite some time, and she was my mom's age. And it really hit home that it doesn't matter age, race, what you are, people still have issues and problems if they're 70 or if they're 15. And I ended up being on the phone with her a really long time, and she got the help she needed. And at the end of the call, she said to me, "God sent me you." And it was just a really humbling experience.
Just a real tight-knit community. I kind of like the Midwest feel. I've lived in Georgia, I've lived in El Paso, Texas. I was born and raised in Montana, and I really, really appreciate the farmland here and just the sense of community here in the valley.
There's trust in police. There's a level of gratitude for what we do. People come up to us in the street and thank us for what we're doing. I can't tell you how many times that's happened.
When you start out in law enforcement, you're going to get frustrated, but if you're willing to work hard, you won't fail. Everybody wants you to succeed, and they won't stop until you do.
You're really never alone. You always have a quick response. You have a lot of people at your disposal, or if people are going through a hard time or just busy, everybody really pulls together.
People I work with are my family. I care about them, they care about me, and we would do anything for each other.
When my guys go out every day, or my girls, all I pray is that they're gonna come home. And when they all do and it's a good night and nothing's happened, we're all like, whew. I was surprised how much that really meant to me. It just is a family. It honestly is.